What is up, guys? Genesis 7 here with another Tap Mania video. And as you can see by the title below and the nice little icon I made above my head, this is about superstar types, and more specifically what superstar type you should be, because it's going to be different for any kind of person depending on your playstyle. It's going to be different depending on the situation, depending on the event. So we're going to go over the basics and some things that you might know about the superstar types to kind of help you progress, get you that little bit further, get you them extra rewards, get some more pack openings, because these little basic things help me out a lot. So I'm hoping to share that with you. You might already know, and if you already know, please add in the comments further to help other people out, because the Tap Mania community is a-okay. We're awesome, okay? We're awesome. But we're just going to go over it, and hopefully, do you know what I mean? You might already know this, like I said. So we're going to move me out of the way, and we are going to go over some of the basics. So, and also while I'm doing this, I'm going to be tapping away here just so I can get a few more perk points ready for the SmackDown event. Anyway, superstar types. There are 5 superstar types. You've got the Powerhouse, the Brawler, the High Flyer, the Showboat, and the Technician. Now, you all know that, but we're going to go into some specifics. So we're going to go straight into the Powerhouse. Now, some of the pros of the Powerhouse. You want to be using it if you're going to be tapping for Brawler events. If you're not going to be tapping for Brawler events, you might not want to use the Powerhouse. But if you're going to be tapping, I advise using the Powerhouse. Also, in the later stages, it stuns opponents to prevent some KOs. So if you're really dishing out some damage, but you kind of got that low HP for some of you guys, do you know what I mean? You've got that extra KO stun. You've got that extra stun to prevent a KO. And also, it's very useful in later stages if you're going to be swapping superstars in and out, because you can stun the opponent, swap out your person. For example, a lot of people swap Enzo in so they can level up Enzo, so they can bring you back out, so you're leveling your superstar just that little bit faster. Everyone knows about that technique. If you don't, let me know below and I'll tell you about it. But it is very useful to have that, just that little bit of a stun, just so you can swap your superstars in and out without the risk of them getting KO'd. So the Brawler, as you can see, 25% stronger against High Flyers, 25% weaker against Powerhouses. Tapping for High Flyer events. So if you're going to be tapping again, it's very useful to be a Brawler. And if you're a tapper, tap away. You'll get them nice little 25% stronger hits. Another pro about the Brawlers is they have faster cooldowns than the other types, and also it's the ideal signature for non-tap players. So if you're a guy that likes to, for example at the moment, even though I've not got my guy leveled up, you don't want to tap, be a Brawler. All you got to do is hit that Brawler thing, there you go, boom, you damage, you don't even have to tap. Now, the High Flyer, 25% stronger against Showboats, 25% weaker against Brawlers. Again, if you're going to be a tapper, it's very beneficial to be tapping in the Showboat events, because Showboats are weaker against High Flyers. Again, High Flyers have fast cooldowns, so it's nice to keep on top of their signatures. Also, it is ideal for you guys that like to tap, and that brings me into the next point, because the signature increases critical chance percentage. So that means critical taps. So if you're a tapper hitting that signature and you're tapping away, you got a chance of getting critical taps. So if you're a fast tapper, you can get more chances to get that critical tap in, if that made any sense. Anyway, the Showboat, 25% stronger against Technicians and 25% weaker against High Flyers. Now, the Showboat, in my experience, isn't that great for your own superstar. The only kind of pros I can find with it is if you tap in Technician events, obviously you're getting that 25 kind of like strength boost in your taps. and also the signature boosts team and player damage. So if you've got a hard hitting team, hit your signature, you're going to be boosting your team damage for a little bit of time. It's not by a huge bit, but it just gives you that extra push. So that's all I can really say about the Showboats. If you know anything about it, just please share in the comments. And last but not least, the Technician, 25% stronger against Powerhouses and 25% weaker against Showboats. Again, if you're a tapper, you'll want to use the Technician in Powerhouse events. Another pro is it lowers the cooldown of the last signature used. So if there's a signature that you're using, for example, if you're using Finn Balor and you really like his critical hits, hit your cooldown signature, you've got the extra cooldown signature to help Finn Balor. Again, all these things depend on what kind of player you are and what situation and event you are in. And last but not least, Technicians have the highest signature damage out of all the types. So if you are leveling up your guy and your guy's quite a hard hitter, hit your signature, you're going to just do that boom, that big damage little thing. That big damage little thing, it's going to do a nice big chunk of damage. And there you go, guys. Let's move that out of the way and bring me back. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, it was just a brief overview of the superstar types. Hopefully these little tips might help you in the right direction of what superstar type you want to be, because I see a lot of people are brawlers just because they don't want to tap. But there's a lot of advantage of tapping, especially in the later stages. I mean, my experience, definitely I like tapping in the earlier stages. Some of you might not like tapping, so use all this information, roll it into one, throw it at Tap Mania, and hopefully get first place in those events. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Hope that helped you out. And until next time, keep on tapping, which I didn't really do during this video because I was too focused on reading my slides. And I'll catch you on the flip side.